1. Emotional manipulation using guilt and shame. People naturally try to avoid guilt and shame, making them easy targets for manipulation. How it's done? Using phrases like, "Are you really going to leave me in this situation?" to trigger guilt. Making someone feel like a bad person if they don't comply. Using emotional ties like, "If you love me, you'll do this." Why it works? Humans are social beings who fear rejection and want to be seen as good people. This fear makes them easier to manipulate. 2. Gaslighting, distorting reality and creating self-doubt. Gaslighting makes someone question their own reality, making them easier to control. How it's done? Denying past statements or events. "I never said that." You're imagining things. Making the person doubt their emotions. "You're overreacting. Stop being so sensitive." Why it works? When a person starts doubting their own memory and perception, they rely more on the manipulator for guidance. 3. Creating false authority using power and pressure. People tend to obey authority figures, even if the authority is fake. How it's done? Speaking with confidence and acting like an expert. Saying things like, "I've been doing this for years, trust me." Referring to external authority figures, science, law, religion, to validate claims. Why it works? When people feel like they lack knowledge, they prefer to trust an authority rather than question things themselves. The reciprocity trap, creating psychological debt. Humans naturally feel the need to return favors, even if they didn't ask for them. How it's done? Doing a small favor first, then demanding something bigger in return. Giving a gift or special treatment to make the other person feel obligated. Using guilt. "I did this for you. Now it's your turn." Why it works? People unconsciously seek balance. If they receive something, they feel pressure to give something back, even if they don't want to. 5. Time pressure and limited information. Rushed decisions. When people feel rushed, they don't think logically and are easier to manipulate. How it's done? Creating urgency. This offer is only valid today. Talking fast or overwhelming the person with information to prevent logical thinking. Hiding alternatives or leaving out key details. Why it works? Under time pressure, the brain takes shortcuts. Quick decisions usually favor the manipulator. 6. Fear and threats, creating a worst-case scenario. Fear is one of the strongest emotions and can make people act irrationally. How it's done? Using fear-based statements like, "If you don't do this, something bad will happen." Saying things like, "This is your only chance," or "Your life will be ruined." Creating uncertainty so the person accepts the manipulator's solution. Why it works? Fear shuts down logical thinking. When scared, people seek safety, even if it means blindly following someone's lead. 7. Social pressure, the "everybody is doing it" effect. People have a strong tendency to follow the crowd. How it's done? Using phrases like, "Everyone is doing this. Why aren't you?" Surrounding the person with a group to influence their opinion. Fake reviews or testimonials to create an illusion of popularity. Why it works? Humans are wired for group survival. Going against the majority feels risky, making people more likely to conform. Final thoughts. Manipulation techniques exploit emotions, fears, social pressure, and psychological weaknesses to control others. Understanding these techniques allows you to use them strategically or defend yourself against them.